This is Devin. Thank you for bringing it. And then your Chromebook, you just go to thecube.com. We're gonna have some fun. Nice to meet you. Settings thing, and then click on studio. Yes, the middle one, the middle button there. Hey, go on. Give this to Devin. Devin. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Set up. Well, ladies and gentlemen from Chaska High School, good evening and welcome to the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. My name is Ryan Paul, coming to you live this evening from Chaska High School, bringing you Chaska Hawks and Richfield Spartans here in a Metro West Conference showdown. Just go through the matchup here really quick. Richfield coming into the game with a 7-9 record. They're 4-6 on the road as they are tonight, 2-2 in the Metro West Conference. For the Hawks of Chaska, home team sits at 10-5 right now and 2-3 at home. The Hawks 7-0 on the road, playing significantly better away from their home court this year. 3-1 conference record has them second in the standings. Coached by Dana Coleman, the Hawks coming off a good win against Chanhassen last week, 69-56 in their rivalry game over at Chanhassen. Chaska's Miles Hansen averages 24.5 points a game. 2 games ago against Vanilla St. Margaret's, he had 35. Cole Nicholson, the sophomore, averages 13.1, second on that list. Andrew Coleman, these seniors, averaging 12.1 this year. We'll be right back from Chaska High School here on the Chaska Hawks London Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. Join us momentarily. Fans, dribble your way into Lenzen Chevrolet Buick before the end of the month. Lenzen will pay you top dollar for your trade and help you score big on savings on a new Chevrolet or Buick. That's Lenzen Chevrolet, your hometown dealership, located in Chaska. St. Francis Rehab has been serving and supporting Chaska and the surrounding communities for 25 years. We provide outpatient orthopedic therapy services for anything from an acute injury to chronic pain. We can get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center. Call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment. Make sure you mention this ad. Just about ready to tip things off here from Chaska High School. Right after our national anthem and introductions, we will have Hawks and Spartans for you this evening. As I said, my name is Ryan Paul. We're coming to you live from Chaska High School. Well, from Chaska High School, welcome inside Dillon's and Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. I'm Ryan Paul, coming to you live from Chaska High School here at the Hawks Nest. Chaska Hawks facing against the visiting Richfield Spartans here this evening. Should be a great game we have ahead of us on the Cube. Just to let you know, the Cube is informing that they've said to fix our connection issues where we have the reconnecting issues. So we hopefully have that fixed up for the game tonight. Let's get to the national anthem now here from Chaska High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next conference matchup between the visiting Richfield Spartans and your very own Chaska Hawks. If it's down, we ask that you please rise and move your hands to face our nation's flag with a singing of our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineup. Starting for the Spartans at guy, 5'8" senior, number 2, Jason Stewart. And the Hawks at forward, 6'5" senior, number 4, Miles Hanson. And starting for Richfield, forward 6'3" senior, number 5, Antonio Babbage. And the Hawks at guy, 6'4" senior, number 12, Andrew Coleman. And starting for the Spartans at guy, 6'5" senior, number 11, Davis Miles. And the Hawks at forward, 6'2" senior, number 22, Ryan Rodriguez. And starting for the Spartans at guy, 6'3" junior, number 14, Devin Wade Henderson. And the Hawks at forward, 6'5", sophomore, number 23, Cole Nicholson. And for the Spartans at guy, 6' junior, number 35, Emmanuel Blackshear. And starting for the Hawks at guard, 6'2" senior, number 24, Alex Trezante. And head coach for the Spartans at Omar McMillan. And head coach for your Chaska Hawks, David Coleman. The officials for that game in line, Chris Brown and Michael Christensen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, your starting lineup for both teams. We're just about ready to tip things off here from Chaska High School. Hope you enjoy this evening's broadcast. Remember, you can watch the hockey game over at the community center this evening too by going to thecube.com/Chaska-basketball-report. Chaska and Richfield here this evening. We're just about ready to tip things off here from Chaska High School. Miles Hansen and Devin Wade Henderson stand in the tip-off circle here this evening. Devin Wade Henderson and Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen wins the tip back. It's Cole Nicholson who has it off, catches it to open up the Hawks scoring. Or to open up the Hawks game this evening. He grabs possession of the ball. Sorry, I got to move my camera a little bit here. Now it's over to Miles Hansen. Hansen chucks up a three. Money! Miles Hansen gets it started. 3-0 Hawks lead early in this one here. Now it's over for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson gives it over for Blackshear. Blackshear back over for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson fires up a three. It's off the mark, and Alex Strazani comes away with the board for Chaska. Strazani running down with it now, gives it over for Coleman. Andrew Coleman driving the lane, lays it in. Got it. Andrew Coleman. Now it's back off for Richfield. This is Stewart. Stewart over for Wade Henderson in the corner. Now it's up top for Blackshear. Emmanuel Blackshear working against Andrew Coleman. He fires up mid-range contested shot that was poked away by Coleman, and he's going to get picked up for a foul. It is number 35, Blackshear.
Team's first.
Andrew Coleman on the sideline, passes it in for Alex Strazani. Now it's over for Coleman. Coleman for Strazani. Strazani fires up a three. Got it! Hawks are shooting well so far this evening. Miles Hansen, Andrew Coleman, and Alex Strazani now all have points. Richfield's head coach, Omar McMillan, wants to talk things over. Down 8-0 early. Chaska leads. Say fans, hurry in before today. Take advantage of our new Chevrolet Buick and year-end markdowns, including a 2016 Chevrolet Tahoe LTZ, starting at $12,000 off MSRP. That's at Lunzen Chevrolet Buick, located at Chaska, downtown Chaska, right by Cuzzy's, your hometown dealership. Coming out of the timeout, Chaska up 8-0. On the sideline, this is Maddox. Inside for Wade Henderson. Henderson had a shot slotted right by Nicholson. We get a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Spartans. Now it's for Miles. Davis Miles. Excuse me if I mixed that one up a little bit. Sorry, we had the camera messed up there. Strazani with it now. Strazani driving up the basketball floor. Gives it over for Ryan Rodriguez, the senior. Back for Strazani now. Gives it over for Hansen. Hansen has a pass inside for Rodriguez. It was tipped off away. And it goes back in favor of the Spartans. Stewart drives it up the floor now for Richfield. Gives it outside for Maddox. Maddox inside. That is Miles. Davis Miles kicks it back out to Maddox. Maddox fires up a three, just in and out. Rebounded by Coleman for Chaska. Richfield gets the ball back. Now this is Maddox bringing it up. The ball goes out of bounds. Hawks ball. Excuse me, I'm going to switch the quality. This is not an issue. I'm just going to... Chaska brings it down. This is Strazani who drives the lane. Throws a ball right to Richfield. That is Wade Henderson who collects it. He goes down all the way down, swatted by Miles Hansen. Gets that shot out of here. And now we have a whistle. Foul against Richfield. Richfield picks up a foul. It's Blackshear who commits his second foul of the game. So he's going to exit. And Jabari Ateem enters the basketball floor now in replacement of Blackshear. Strazani drives it up now. He gives it over for Nicholson. Nicholson for Hansen. Good interior pass for Nicholson. Working down low. Very good basketball from Cole Nicholson there. He puts it in. 10-0 Chaska lead. Quick spot up three from Antonio Maddox. Gets Richfield finally on the board. Now it's 10-3. Chaska still with a 7-point lead. Cole Nicholson gets the ball inside. Good assist there from Andrew Coleman. Cole Nicholson puts it away. Hawks playing well so far. Jabari Ateem throws a pass away. Intercepted by Andrew Coleman. Gives it over for Rodriguez now down the floor. Ryan Rodriguez with it. He puts it up for Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen from the top of the key. A three ball. In and out. Cole Nicholson's going to pick up a foul on the rebound. And with 14 minutes to go in the opening period, Cole Nicholson picks up Chaska's first foul of the game and enters Matt Eliason. Stewart brings it up now for the Spartans. Crosses the half-court line, goes to his left. Now he looks right and passes it right off for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson drives the lane against a couple Chaska defenders. Miles Hansen spots the shot away. Gives it up now for Stewart. Stewart back out for Maddox. Maddox for three, in and out. Miles Hansen comes away with the board. Working against Wade Henderson now. Hansen off for Nicholson. Nicholson gives it back for Miles. Miles back outside for the junior, Matt Eliason, getting some good time so far this season. Matt Eliason working hard down low, keeps the ball in bounds, but it goes to a Richfield player. That is Wade Henderson who comes away with it now. At the other end, Maddox, reverse layup, can't get it. It's a drop, but it's rebounded offensively by Ateem. Ateem back off for Maddox. Maddox puts up a layup that didn't drop. Obscenity came out of the mouth of Maddox. Andrew Coleman at the other end fires up a three. And now Alex Strazani, foul, count the basket. No, it didn't go in. Alex Strazani's got a couple free throws ahead of him.
Foul is on Richfield Spartans. Number 2, Jason Stewart. He's first. Team's third. Strazani from line, shooting 2.
Alex Strazani, 2 free throws ahead of him. First one's good, 12-3 the score. Harrell checks in the game. Chaska been shorthanded the last couple of contests with some illness going around Chaska High School. Still is. I know Peyton Ayers sat out of the sophomore and JV games this evening. He's at home sick. I think he's tuned in right now. So everybody tuning in, thanks. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast this evening on the Lunds Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Network. First evening that we have been doing Chaska basketball this evening, and we also have some hockey going on the Cube. Colin Jacobson's on that call over at the Community Center right now. Watch both of these games live at thecube.com/cube/Chaska-basketball report, or to just go to chaskabasketballreport.com. Back out here at Chaska High School, Hawks lead 14-3 up on Richfield here in the varsity basketball game. Working down low is Davis Miles. Davis Miles against Miles Hansen. Can't get his shot to drop. Now Strazani comes away running with it. It was up for Peril. Peril was hacked by Jason Stewart, the 5'8 senior. And Richfield's fourth foul of the game is going to go against number 2 Stewart. It's his second personal foul. Chaska down low. It's going to be Strazani who inbounds it.
In the game for the Spartans, number 14, Devin Wade Henderson.
Parker Bjorklund catches the inbound pass, takes the baseline. Now he goes back out. A left-handed hook shot goes up, didn't drop. Jack Peril working against Wade Henderson down low. Wade Henderson wins the rebound battle, passes it up ahead for Sanders. Anthony Sanders getting in the varsity game. He also played in the JV game. Wade Henderson puts a putback up, a couple putbacks up, can't get either of them to fall. And Miles Hansen comes away with the board. Now it's Matt Eliason. Back out to Perrell. Perrell spots up a tray. Money, Jack Perrell for three. Now it's Maddox bringing it back down the floor. Puts a couple moves on Matt Eliason, and Eliason's going to pick up a foul on the floor.
His first, team's third. Coleman and Nicholson back on the floor for the Hawks.
Now for Jabari team. Jabari team's going to pick up an offensive foul.
Starting foul number 3, Jabari team. His first, team's fifth.
Fifth foul is an offensive call against the team, his first. Chaska gets the ball back. Can you move this just for a second? Coleman has it now for Chaska. He gives it up for Bjorklund. Bjorklund, the baseline jumper, can't get it. And that's back for Anthony Sanders. Sanders had a shot, that was a team who had a shot swatted by Eliason. Good heads-up play there from the Hawks. Knocked the ball out of bounds off of Richfield. Cole Nicholson with it. Or excuse me, this is Andrew Coleman. Andrew Coleman has it now. Cole Nicholson gets the bucket to drop. Sorry. Commentary is a little late there. Cole Nicholson gets the basket to drop. 19-3 is the score, pending 2 Cole Nicholson free throws. Davis Miles picks up his first foul. Richfield already with 6. We have 11 minutes and 16 seconds to play here in this first half, and Cole Nicholson has the and one free throw ahead of him. He stands at the line now with a couple of dribbles, spins the ball, and he puts up the free throw. It's good. This is Maddox now for Richfield. Maddox has, he gives back out for Jake Harkey, just checked in. Harkey, the 6'4 senior. He stands now with the ball. Now he gives it back over for Sanders. Sanders swings it over to Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson, bounce pass for a team. Ball finds its way back out to Harkey. Harkey had a shot blocked, and we have a whistle while the ball was in the air. (20-3) the score here early. Fourth foul for Chaska. It's Perrell's second. Richfield has an inbound. It's Jabari team. Team has it. Outside for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson's three couldn't drop, and Andrew Coleman picks up a three after the shot was released, so it's going to be Richfield ball on the floor. There was some interesting contact there after the three was shot. So we had a foul called against Andrew Coleman. It's the Hawks' fifth foul. Next broadcast going to be tomorrow night here. Next basketball broadcast tomorrow night. Chaska plays against North St. Paul. As in this one, that's Antonio Maddox, who chucked up a jumper, was short. Parker Bjorklund aggressively away with the rebound. Now it's up for Coleman. Andrew Coleman running with it. Coleman gave it up. Gave it up to a team. A team goes in with it. Nice little lay-in from Jabari, a team. Dana Coleman wants to talk things over, has some words for our officials. Dana Coleman, as he calls a timeout, we go to break. We'll be right back. Hockey update in the first period. St. Louis Park leads the Hawks 1-0 from Chaska Community Center. In this game, Chaska leads Richfield 20-5. Fans, remember, St. Francis Rehab has been serving and supporting Chaska and the surrounding communities for 25 years. We provide outpatient orthopedic physical therapy services for anything from an acute injury to chronic pain. We can get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center. Call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment with the wonderful people at St. Francis Orthopedics today. Chaska 20, Richfield 5 here early. Jana Coleman timeout. Just a couple seconds away from that being done with. For all your vehicle sales and service needs, come to Lenz and Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proud to be servicing Chaska and the surrounding areas for the last 39 years. Lenz and Chevrolet Buick. Thanks for sponsoring us. The Lenz and Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks broadcast network here, coming to you live from Chaska High School as the teams break the huddle. We get ready back for action here. Andrew Cullen on the baseline for Chaska. Gives it in the backcourt for Miles Hansen, who goes ahead with it. He was hacked on the way up. Can't get the layup to rim in, though, so he's got 2 free throws ahead of him. Does Miles Hansen. Anthony Sanders picks up a foul. Hansen's first free throw is up and positive. One more ahead for the Hawks senior, committed to Columbia University in New York City in the Ivy League. They'll be headed there for next basketball season. His second free throw goes off the back iron. Ryan Rodriguez comes away with the rebound for Chaska, however. Miles Hansen put a move on. Gave it down low for sophomore Cole Nicholson. Cole Nicholson lays it in. Hansen. Down low is Richfield. It's kicked outside for Sanders. Sanders throws it out of bounds, and the Hawks get the ball back. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Ryan Paul coming to you live from Chaska High School here on the Cube and the Lenz and Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Network here. You can also tune into the hockey broadcast if you want, going on right now also. Just go to chaskabasketballreport.com/live as Miles Hansen goes up and is fouled once more, so he's got 2 more free throws ahead of him. Richfield already committed 7 fouls. This is going to be their 8th.
Let's represent number 23, Anthony Sanders, his second team's lead. Shooting 2, Miles Sanders.
First free throw for Miles Hansen's up and good. Alex Trezani checks in. Trezani been limited on playing time the last couple games because he had an illness about a week ago. He's not fully recovered. I believe he's pretty healthy now. Miles Hansen hits the second of 2. Now Maddox brings it up the floor. He gives it over for Sanders. Sanders into the corner for a team outside for Harkey. Harkey gives it back to a team. A team traveled with it, and it's going the other way in favor of the Hawks. Stewart checks back in for the Spartans. Decent-sized crowd here tonight. Not expected to be a great game. One of the best games of the season. Richfield not the best team. Chaska playing pretty well so far this season. Looks like a good crowd over at the Chaska Community Center for the Hawks hockey game. I'm watching the live broadcast from there as well here. I'm just peeking in on it. But as Miles Hansen hits a 3, Chaska goes up by 23 and is 28-5 here with just over now 9 minutes exactly to go in this first half. Harkey has it now. He gives it outside for a team. Or excuse me, this is Stewart. Now a team has it. Pass was messed with by Andrew Coleman. Now it's down low for Miles. Miles couldn't get his layup to go, and Cole Nicholson comes away with it now. Struzani has it. Struzani gives it out for Coleman. Coleman drives inside, gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez lays it in, give the assist to Andrew Coleman. This is Wade Henderson now with it. He goes down low. Miles Hansen had enough of that. And now that is Hartke who has it. Now he gets back outside for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson down low for a team. A team kicks it back out top. Now for Wade Henderson. Back outside for Jason Stewart. Richfield, not a whole lot of shooting going on this game as the team fires up a tray and aces it. Gives Richfield only their 8th point of the contest. It's 30-8 here from Chaska High School. A 22-point lead for the Hawks. Coleman has it now. He gives it outside for Hansen. Hansen fires up yet another 3-ball. Can't get that one to drop. Rebounded down low by Hartke. Hartke has it away now for Stewart. Stewart driving off for Wade Henderson. Wade Henderson fires up a shot. Didn't get it to drop. But Miles grabbed the rebound and was fouled on his way up for the putback. 2 free throws ahead for Davis Miles, the 6'5", 12th grade senior.
22, Ryan Rodriguez, his first team 6. Number 11, Davis Miles, 72.
Davis Miles' first free throw was not for good. Second one's ahead of him now as Jack Perrell and Matt Eliason check back in for the home team. Couple of substitutions going on now as Davis has his second free throw ahead of him. Ryan Rodriguez comes with the miss. 0 for 2 at the line there for Davis Miles. Struzani with it now. He gives it over for Miles Hansen. Now it's up back for Struzani. Kick back over to the senior. Now they're swinging it around. Worked over to Perrell now. Perrell for Hansen. Hansen got a whistle and he traveled with it, I believe was the call. Stewart drives with it now. Kicks it up ahead. Stewart does. Now he has it working it around for Wade Henderson. He thought better of a 3-ball. Driving in the paint is Wade Henderson, who's not had the best shooting percentage this evening. Miles Hansen aggressively now with the rebound. Gives it up for Struzani. Struzani cross-court pass for Eliason. Gives it over to Perrell. Now it's worked. Ryan Rodriguez has trouble in the corner, so he throws it out to the center of the court. And it's a team who has it. A team tried to throw down, but Miles Hansen didn't want any of that. Big swat there from Miles Hansen. After a couple missed layups, Chaska's Hansen gets the rebound. Good possession there from Miles Hansen, a major swat. Gives a team the finger, not the middle finger, but the no finger. All good there from Miles Hansen. As it's Alex Struzani who has it now. From the Hawk, his 3-ball is short. Empty possession there from the Hawks off the turnover. At the other end, the ball goes out of bounds. Let's see who they give it to. It's going to be the Richfield Spartans who get the ball. 30-8 the score here with 5:52 to go, or 5:54 to go. Our clocks aren't synced up perfectly. I apologize for that. Minor issue. That's Carlisle, who just checked into the game, throws up a missed layup, and Hansen once again comes away with the board. Now it's Miles who has it. Hansen gives it over to Coleman. Andrew Coleman with it now, dribbles to the left side. Now it's over to Nicholson, to Eliason in the corner. Into the other corner for Jack Perrell. Perrell picked up his dribbled again. And it's back out for Coleman. Hawks swinging it around. They elect to go with a Cole Nicholson 3. It rattles in and out. Rebound by Matt Eliason, though. It's quickly back outside for Hansen. Hansen a no-look pass into the corner for Perrell. Now it's back outside for Coleman. Coleman now for Nicholson, who gives it down for Eliason. Back out, bounce pass for Nicholson. Off for Perrell. Perrell drives the lane and gets a lay-in, and a good basketball there from Chaska. very good possession there for the Hawks. They get 2 points from Jack Perrell, but a very good-looking possession there. Dana Coleman going to be pleased with that one. Now it's a team who drives. He gives it to Stewart for Richfield. And down low for Carlisle. I think it was Davis Miles who was fouled as he went up for a layup. So Davis Miles is going to have 2 free throws ahead of him. Davis Miles, his first free throw is up and positive. Couple of substitutions. Second free throw up and good. So Richfield gets into the double digits now with only 5 minutes to go in the first half. Andrew Coleman drives up the floor now. The guard gives it over for Miles Hansen. Hansen outside for Nicholson. Work back up top for Coleman. Andrew Coleman chucks up a 3 and it's water. Andrew Coleman aces a 3. Nicholson with the assist at the other end. Wade Henderson chucked one up, didn't get it to fall. Levante Carlisle finishes though on that possession, and it's now 35-12, still in favor of Chaska. Andrew Coleman working against Blackshear. Blackshear in foul trouble early. He got checked out. Haven't heard his name a whole lot since. Loose ball off the rebound. Andrew Coleman comes away with it. He goes up now. An indefinite flop from Wade Henderson. Devin Wade Henderson picks up his first violation of the game. Andrew Coleman has a pair of free throws ahead for him. It's up and good. The first one is. Andrew Coleman's second free throw ahead of him. It's up and off the back rim. Richfield comes away with the board now. On there at their own end, it's a team. A team has it. A team has it now. Now it's inside for Maddox. Maddox with it. And Maddox gets it to drop. 36-14. Three ball from Miles Hansen, got it to drop. Now Richfield at their own end. Gives it to Wade Henderson. Now it's out for Maddox up top. Maddox driving. Maddox is going to have an and one opportunity ahead of him. All right, now I'm back here. Maddox, sorry, he had some technical issues to work out. Maddox completes the three-point play. Andrew Coleman now at the other end. Gives it over for Eliason. Hawks not very deep into the bench, only 3 players deep. Cole Nicholson with it now. He puts it away, 41-17 here. I'd say it's officially a blowout. We'll see what head coach Dana Coleman elects to do with his playing rotations in this upcoming second half. We still have 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the opener. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul coming to you from Chaska High School here. Richfield against the Hawks. Hawks with a hearty lead so far. We got just about 2 minutes to go in the first half as Levante Carlisle is going to go to the free throw. Matt Eliason picks up a foul.
Replacing Eliason.
Sorry, some substitutions. All right, we're back. Andrew Coleman running the baseline. Richfield applying a press. It's Bjorkman who has it. Now it's off for Coleman. 2 minutes, just under 11:55 or 1:55 to go. Nicholson has it now in his own end. Coleman gives it over for Strazani. Strazani working the baseline over for Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen gets it into the paint. Miles Hansen against a couple defenders. Gets it to drop. Miles Hansen playing a very good first half so far this year, or for this game. Now it's Antonio Maddox. Strazani now. We're going to get a foul off ball. It's going to be a team who picks it up. A team wants to plead his case with the official, as does head coach Omar McMillan for the Spartans. Miles Hansen. 2 free throws as we are in the double bonus. It's 43-19. Richfield committed over 10 so far this game. First one is off mark. Second one's good. Now it's a team for the Spartans. Gives it over for Maddox. Carlisle finishes at the rim for Richfield as we have 60 seconds left here in the first half. Andrew Coleman driving now. He's in the corner for Bjorklund. Bjorklund off for Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen fouled by a team. That's going to be his third foul, and a team doesn't like that call any more than he liked the second. So down 23, Richfield threatened by 2 more points here from Miles Hansen at the free throw line. (44-21) the score. The first Miles Hansen free throw is missed. Here's the second one. Up in it. Goes through. 45-21 here, under a minute. 45 seconds left. Richfield quickly now. They turn it over, however. It goes out of bounds in favor of Chaska. Great night for some Chaska High School sports here on the Cube. My name is Ryan Paul, coming to you live from the high school here. Chaska Hawks basketball. 45-21 Hawks lead Richfield. From over at the Chaska Community Center, Chaska and St. Louis Park are tied after one period. Colin Jacobson on the call from there. You can tune into both games here on the Cube. Just go to thecube.com/cube/Chaska-basketball-report. Watch both of these games. Back on the basketball floor, it's a 24-point lead for your favorite team. As there's a foul committed by Richfield. Andrew Coleman has 2 free throws ahead. Foul was picked up by Levante Carlisle, number 45, the 6'4 senior, as Andrew Coleman. For Chaska, also a 6'4 senior. Hits the first end of a pair of free throws. Second one's up and good with 25 and 2/10 of a second left. Jason Stewart brings it up now for Richfield. 19 ticks left here in the opener. Richfield in no rush. They're looking for the last shot. Are the Spartans. Stewart drives now. He looks for an option. He picked up his dribble, pivoting. Gives it inside for Miles. Miles couldn't get it to drop. It's Stewart who has it at the buzzer. Couldn't get the shot off. And at halftime, 47-21 the score. Chaska with a substantial lead here at the half on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Joining you here momentarily after this halftime break. Please join us back for the second 18 minutes. We'll give you a free look at some pop shot here at halftime. Chaska leads 47-21.
thought Cole's 11 was pretty quiet.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it seems like Cole has more like 6. Didn't Richfield beat Chan? I wouldn't doubt it.
At the half, Miles Hansen with 16 points, Cole Nicholson with 11, Andrew Coleman with 8, Jack Perrell and Alex Trezani both have 5. Ryan Rodriguez has a pair of points for the Hawks. 47-21 lead for Chaska at the break. Lavelle unassisted.
St. Louis Park scored right away.
Yeah.
Was it that Bauer dude?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's the seal. Mauer had the assist. That kid's good, dude.
Everybody's like, some of the hiking kids told me he's like really fast. Curtis is slow. I think it'll actually be a good game.
Yeah, good news.
Like, if we played them last year, it'd be a lot closer. Because they had that E1 dude last year. The guy went to like Denver or somewhere. Ade Murray or whatever.
All right, we got just about 2 minutes left here before we start off the final 18 minutes of basketball here from Chaska High School. Ryan Paul joining you here. Just about to get things off here. Chaska at the half, leading Richfield 47-21. Miles Hansen, 16-point opening 18 minutes. Cole Nicholson followed with 11. Then we had Andrew Coleman with 8. And we had Alex Trezani and Jack Perrell with 5 points each. Followed by Ryan Rodriguez with 2. Sorry. All right, here. 12 seconds away from Hawks basketball. Fans, just remember, are you looking for a new or quality pre-owned vehicle? Come to Lenzen Chevrolet Buick in Chaska. Score big savings and shop local at your hometown dealer. That's Lenzen Chevrolet Buick in downtown Chaska. Your hometown dealer. Great people down there. Also make sure to check out St. Francis Rehab. We will go more into detail about them a little bit later in the broadcast. But back on the basketball floor, we're underway here with some second half action. With just under 18 minutes to go here. It's 47-21 Hawks lead. Not any longer, though, as Andrew Coleman extends it at 49-21. Going left to right is Richfield. This is Wade Henderson who gives it in the corner for Blackshear. Blackshear ran into foul trouble early. He was checked out, which is why you didn't hear his name a lot. Miles Hansen comes away with the rebound now. Hansen gives it off for Andrew Coleman, and now it's for Nicholson. Nicholson has a wide open Miles Hansen. Three doesn't fall. That ball fluttered in the air for a little bit. Now it's Maddox who runs away with it. Mid-range jumper from Wade Henderson rims in and out. It goes out of bounds off of Maddox of Richfield. Chaska has possession of it. In a baseline inbound play for the Hawks as Andrew Coleman has to decipher the Richfield press before he can get it in. Now he drives it up the floor, guarded by a couple of Richfield players. The guy open, it's Alex Shazani who has it. Now they go back to a man-and-man. Richfield notoriously plays a solid zone defense. They haven't shown it off very much here this game. As Alex Shazani causing some problems in the backcourt. He gets it back, waits for his teammates to reset. Nicholson down low, give the assist to Miles Hansen. Nicholson gets 2 points, puts Chaska ahead by 30. Down at the other end, Richfield cuts it to 28. It's Antonio, I think that was Antonio Maddox who had it. Had the points there as Shazani dribbling around in the front court now. Cole Nicholson and his shot blocked away, but there's a wide open Miles Hansen who fires up a tray. It also goes out. Ryan Rodriguez, put back, got it. Ryan Rodriguez, the rebound and the putback. At the other end, this is Blackshear. Blackshear really showing out this second half. He had a good first half before he ran into foul trouble. Now it's Trezani playing the guard, drives it up ahead. He's got a full head of steam before he gives it off to Rodriguez. Back to Miles Hansen. Hansen, a lot of contact. Traveled. So a turnover by Miles Hansen. Hope we've solved that reconnecting issue. I know the people from the Cube, which is a service we use here, informed me that they fixed the issue, and it appears that they have, so I'm glad we've got that figured out. Now we can run a couple broadcasts. Hockey going on right now. It's 1-1 early in the second period over at the Chaska Community Center. Shane Lavelle with the Chaska goal. The freshman. Back out here. Wade Henderson, Devin Wade Henderson, drives the lane. Ball goes out of bounds. The referee thinks it went off Cole Nicholson, so Richfield's going to get the ball on a baseline play. Sophomore team and JV team both won earlier today. Sophomore team in a blowout fashion. JV team won by only 3 points, I believe, as we cross the 15-minute mark here. Andrew Coleman and Cole Nicholson battle for a rebound down low. They win it away. Miles Hansen had a pass fired right into the Chaska students. Intended for Ryan Rodriguez. It was off the mark. Richfield now. This is Stewart, Jason Stewart, 5'8", big fella. 5'8" guard. A little on the more built end. Senior, he gives it off now for Maddox. Antonio Maddox fires up a three. Blackshear and Andrew Coleman were battling for it. Couldn't determine a winner, so we had a whistle on a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of Richfield. On the baseline, Maddox looks for an option. He finds Emmanuel Blackshear, standing 6 feet tall, the junior. Driving in now. Miles Davis. Off for Stewart. Stewart contact from Alex Terzani, and Alex Terzani is going to be the culprit of a foul, the first of this half. Nearly 4 minutes in, and we just had our first foul in a 53-25 game. Maddox now, he works against Rodriguez. He put one up, he couldn't get it to drop off the rim, and Cole Nicholson grabs it on the rebound. Now it's Coleman who runs with it. Coleman ahead for Ryan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the reverse layup, makes it a 30-point game once more, 55-25. Timeout Richfield. Omar McMillan wants to talk it over. And with 13:57 to go here in the second half, we have a stoppage, and that gives us time to let you know that what makes St. Francis Rehab different from other physical therapy clinics? It's their customer service and the time you'll spend with our patients. From the moment you call our office, you'll feel welcome. You'll work directly with our therapist throughout your treatment plan, which means you're getting the best potential outcomes and the best quality care. We can get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center. Give the people at St. Francis Rehab a call, 952-428-1250. Set up an appointment. Make sure you mention this ad.
No sophomore games, but the junior varsity game leading in 5:15. Varsity game 7-5 right here at Chaska High School as we play host to North St. Paul.
As you may have heard on the PA announcement, the next Hawks game tomorrow evening, a Wednesday game, which is due to the fact that there was a reschedule from the game that was postponed due to snowfall earlier in the year. So tomorrow night we'll be live from right back here in the same location. Chaska takes on North St. Paul. Should be a great game. Two very good teams facing off here in a non-conference matchup. Chaska playing very well as of late. A win against Chanhassen, now dominating against Richfield here this evening at home. They have their second home game in 2 days, tomorrow evening here from Chaska High School against the North St. Paul team. No sophomore game tomorrow night, so we won't be giving you updates from that. So our JV game starts at 5:15 tomorrow. We'll bring you Chaska Hawks and North St. Paul varsity action tomorrow night live from right here at 7 o'clock. As back on the basketball floor, Jabari Ateem somehow gets a mid-range jumper to fall as he threw a bullet of a shot off the front rim, and he somehow got it to dribble in. Strazani now has it for Chaska over to Rodriguez. We'll see how long these starters stay in here. Chaska up by 28. Hawks were up by 30 in a game against Kennedy earlier this year in conference play. Starters stayed in until about 90 seconds left. So let's see if Dana Coleman will elect to go with that strategy here as Parker Bjorkel, the junior, checks in. Hawks run a set. Now on the inbound to Alex Strazani. Strazani pulls up. Foul going up, and it brings two shots for the Hawks senior, number 24, out there. Update from the hockey game. St. Louis Park regains the lead, 2-1 off of a Oriole goal. Strazani's first free throw goes off the front iron and finds its way in. 56-27, a 29-point lead for the home team here. The second Alex Trezani free throw didn't even catch it. Part of the basket. It was an air ball. It's all right. That happens. Nevertheless, Chaska up by 29. Nothing Richfield has the right to say for. Jabaria team in the paint, working against it. Threw a shot up. It's not going to count. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. He missed it. On the floor, Matt Eliason picks up the foul. Sophomore, or the junior, picks up his third foul. Ryan Rodriguez and Andrew Coleman check out. That was the third foul on Eliason, who's going to stay on the floor. Chaska's bench right now. Cole Nicholson, Ryan Rodriguez, and Andrew Coleman are the ones with their jerseys on. The JV team, Marcus Peters, Andrew Fix, Connor Suba, Zach Leah, and Connor Carinos all sit down as pass goes in the backcourt, and Jabaria team touches up for the backcourt violation, and Richfield wants a timeout. Fans, for all your vehicle sales and service needs, come to Lunds & Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proud to be servicing the Chaska area for the last 39 years they've been in business. Make sure you visit Lunds & Chevrolet Buick. Awesome people down there, your hometown Chevrolet Buick dealership. Ready for more action here from Chaska High School on the Lunds & Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network here. Basketball this evening coming to you live from Chaska High School. Back in action here. Parker Bjorklund outside the arc, gives it over for Alex Trezani. Now it's back off for Perro. Perro for Trezani. Hawks getting pressured. Good defense there by Jabaria team. Back across the court for Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen drives the lane. A foul and an offensive player control foul. Very delayed foul by official Chris Brown. Miles Hansen picks up a player control foul. It's his second of the game. Chaska's third foul of the half. Richfield now swinging around their own end. A team has it. Team off for Stewart. Stewart off for back to a team. A team can't get the tray ball to drop. At the other end, Trezani off for Miles Hansen. Hansen a pop-up three. Water. Miles Hansen a three ball. Chaska now up by 32. Travel, a turnover for Richfield. This is going south for the Spartans rather quickly here in the second half. A 32-point lead for their opponent. Jack Perrell inbounds rather easily to Alex Trezani. Trezani guarded in the backcourt, however, by the team. Pass tipped out of bounds, stays with Chaska. Trezani over for Eliason. Now it's for Hansen. Hansen, spin move, works the baseline, pulls up, goes just off. A team at the other end, swatted away by Miles Hansen, but his body contact prompts a foul. Trezani's one who gets called for the crime. A team's first free throw is no good. Andrew Coleman and Cole Nicholson re-entered the game. Cole gets some new kicks. Down there on the block. Looks like it. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Go to. We'll be right back. Tell me he needs to go to the queue. Go on my Twitter.
So people that don't have that link and are trying to get it.
Down low, Miles Hansen has it. Sorry, we had a brief interruption there. We have to work out some technical issues.
Spartans foul with 23. Anthony Sanders, his third, team's third. Going on Spartans number 5, Antonio Maddox is second, team's fourth. And on that shooting 3, Miles Hansen.
Hansen has 2 free throws. Sorry, we had to work some technical issues out here. I apologize. We should be back now on the commentary. First free throw of 3 for Miles Hansen's up and good. This one also up and good. Ryan Rodriguez wants to check in, but it's for Hansen who's shooting the free throws, so he can't do that yet. With 10:44 to go here in the second half, Miles Hansen has one more free throw. It's up and no good. Miles Hansen now. Guards Antonio Maddox. Top of the key, it's Sanders. Gives it back over to Maddox. Antonio Maddox with it now. Now it's Jason Stewart who has it. Jason Stewart lays it in. It's good.
Jason Stewart.
Jason Stewart has it for Andrew Coleman now. Andrew Coleman has it. Gets it over to Nicholson. Nicholson down low for Perrell. Perrell lays it in. Good basketball there from the Hawks. As we approach the 10-minute mark, Chaska leads 63-30. Richfield working it around now. Jason Stewart has it. He drives inside. Chaska got a couple bodies there. He didn't elect to go up with the shot, but it's a team from the free throw line. Fell down. No foul called. There's a turnover in the backcourt. Gives Richfield the ball back. Foul on Chaska, I believe, as Jack Perrell picks up his third personal foul. Antonio Maddox. Has it.
In the game with Hawks number 22, Ryan Rodriguez.
Ryan Rodriguez enters the game for Chaska. Second, Antonio Maddox free throws up and good, and Devin Wade Anderson re-enters for Richfield as we have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. Alex Rosani has it in the backcourt. He gives it off now for Coleman. Andrew Coleman for Ryan Rodriguez. Now down low for Nicholson. Ryan Rodriguez dishes it out for Coleman. Now it's off for Perrell in the corner. Perrell for 3, long. Ryan Rodriguez, offensive rebound, but he had it stolen away by Richfield. Now this is Sanders who has it down low. It is off for Carlisle. Carlisle couldn't finish at the rim. Goes out of bounds. Off of Chaska, and with 9 minutes and 5 seconds left. Chaska 33, Chaska 63, Richfield 32. Down low, Wade Henderson off the glass, can't get it to drop. But Levante Carlisle finishes. Coleman now for Eliason. Eliason working on the sideline for Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the corner, troubled. Eliason recovers though. Struzani now back with it. Finds a wide open Ryan Rodriguez down low, and a quick 2 points there rather easily. Ryan Rodriguez gets a couple points. Carlisle fades away, can't get it to drop. Whistle though, I'm not sure what his point of the whistle there was. I think Cole Nicholson picked up a foul. Yes, it was a foul on Cole Nicholson. It's his second foul of the game. Team has 6. Richfield has the ball now. A team back out. Foul inside though, down low. Andrew Cullen picks up his second foul and puts Chaska at 7 fouls, which is over the bonus. Now a 4-1 lead for St. Louis Park in the hockey game. Still in the second period over at the Chaska Community Center. This is Devin Wade Henderson at the free throw line. It's up and no good. A foul is going to go against Cole Nicholson. If it is against the sophomore, it'll be his third, which it is. Team's 8th, and more free throws ahead for Levante Carlisle of Richfield. Carlisle's second free throw is up and no good. Now Cole Nicholson gets pushed down. There's no call though. And we have a foul going against Richfield. We'll be right back. I'm just going to change some settings here, so it's going to say the stream was interrupted, but we will be right back. Sorry, ran into some connection issues. That was completely my fault. I clicked the incorrect button on the stream, so I apologize for that. The score is Chaska 70, Richfield 43. I apologize. That was completely my fault. I clicked an incorrect button. With 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. 2 free throws, or 1 and 1 free throw for Sanders. He couldn't get it to drop. Sorry about that brief interruption. That was all my fault. Nothing wrong with your stream or the service, so I apologize for that. Parker Bjorklund goes up with it. A lot of contact, puts the layup away. Parker Bjorklund gives Chaska 72 to Richfield's 43. Now down low, it's Grayson, Lamont Grayson. Back in action here. Lamont Grayson at a layup go. Levante Carlisle picks up a foul. Sorry if we had a brief stream interruption there. I was just changing out the quality. I know sometimes it dips out. Shouldn't have much stream interruptions anymore. I don't know if you heard me mention earlier in the broadcast. The Cube fixed all those issues. So those 2 brief stream interruptions that you noticed were done intentionally by me. So I apologize we had to do that real quick, but Parker Bjorklund sinks the free throw. With 5:38 left. There. Parker Bjorklund sinks the free throw. He's going to exit, and in comes Marcus Peters. So Dana Coleman going with his JV team here. Up 29. We have 5:38 left. Marcus Peters enters. Miles Hansen absolutely rejects Jake Hartkey's shot with authority. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Checking into Richfield, number 12, Shane Riley.
I'm watching the hockey game here, and it looks like we just had a big scrum, and I believe we're going to get some some major penalties. The referee just gave like 5 people penalties, so we'll see what develops of that. But back here on the basketball floor with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left, Lamont Grayson drains a 3 ball and makes it a 26-point game. Down at the other end, Andrew Coleman somehow gets a reverse layup to fall in. Now at the other end, working hard down low. Andrew Coleman just kind of stood there and the ball went off of him. So now Chaska gets it back and the junior Marcus Peters brings it up now. Trezani back outside for Coleman. Hawks swinging it around with 4:37 left. Starters still in the game for the most part. Alex Trezani chucks up a 3. It goes off the back iron. Pushed ahead by Richfield. This is Sanders. Sanders down low gets it to go off the back glass, but he can't get it to fall, and still a scrum for it down low. Carlisle puts up a layup, and Carlisle is getting the benefit of the doubt here on a lot of these rolls this game. Quickly up ahead, pass goes out of bounds in favor of Chaska into the student section. 26-point lead for Chaska as Connor Suba enters the game, so the bench play coming in a factor now. The junior Connor Suba, a fan favorite here of Chaska, as he enters the game. Suba, member of that JV team that won earlier today. Andrew Coleman swings it over. Marcus Peters now outside for Strezani. Strezani for Peril. Peril working it around. Inside for an assist. Could have gone to Andrew Coleman there if Peril would have finished at the rim, but couldn't make it happen. And now at the other end, Wade Henderson puts one up. Can't get it to fall. Wade Henderson not shooting very well from the field at all this game. Dana Coleman's going to want to talk things over here as Chaska up 26, 76-50 here on Richfield. Dana Coleman wants to have a conversation with his team. We'll be right back here on the Chaska Basketball Report, Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. Say fans, dribble your way into Lenzen Chevrolet Buick before the end of the month. Lenzen will pay you top dollar for your trade and help you score big savings on a new Chevrolet or Buick vehicle. That's Lenzen Chevrolet Buick, downtown Chaska, your hometown dealership. Also make sure to check out the wonderful people at St. Francis Rehab. Make sure to give them a call at 952-428-1250. Set up an appointment with the wonderful people that can get you back to work, back to life, and back to sports. Look conveniently located at the Chaska Community Center. All right, back here from the Hawks Nest at Chaska High School. We have a couple of free throws ahead for Wade Henderson. That's Devin Wade Henderson of Richfield. Couple of free throws still ahead for him. 50-76 the score with 4:41 to go. The 3:41 to go. First one's off the mark. Henderson's second free throw is not good. Poor free throw performance from Henderson, but he gets his own rebound and it works now. Drives and it goes out of bounds in favor of Chaska. It's working for me. Coleman has it now. It's for Peril. Peril off for Strezani in the corner. Now it's back for Coleman. Coming outside for Peters. Peters to Suba. Suba to Peril. Marcus Peters for 3 in the corner. He sinks it.
Marcus Peters for 3.
Grayson for 3 for Richfield. He can't get it to drop. Andrew Coleman comes away with the ball for Chaska. 2:47 to go here. Down low, good ball movement. As the JV team's going to enter here, Krinos, Leah, and Fix are going to take the spots of Peril, Strazani, and Coleman. So out go the starters, and in come the JV team. 2:38 to go. Chaska puts in the reserves. That's Grayson who has it down low. That's off for Carlisle. Carlisle had it. Laying it in was Richfield. It was Levante Carlisle. 81-52. Chaska, one of the more high-scoring games this year. Maybe their second or third. I know they had 80 against Eastview earlier this year. I think they had another high-scoring game. Don't know for sure. As Andrew Fix drives the baseline. Gets cut off, though. Connor Suba down low. With a reverse layup from Suba wouldn't fall. We approach the 2-minute mark here from Chaska High School. Richfield trailing Chaska 81-52. Sanders drives lane. Ball went out of bounds off of Chaska, however, and it's 81-52. $8:25 the local time here. We're still a minute and 53 seconds away from the final buzzer. Carlisle, who's had a solid second half. Leah drives, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. He was hacked driving up the floor. The freshman for Chaska quickly played sophomore team earlier this year. Going into the second intermission, I should mention, for 4-2. St. Louis Park leads at the second intermission. Anthony Sanders is fouled out for Richfield. So before Jake Hartke checks in. Leah missed the throw. Oh, it was only a 1-on-1 free throw. I'm sorry, they only have 8 fouls. Leah missed the free throw. Kicked out. This is Little Voice. Little Voice chucked up a 3. Couldn't get it to fall, however. We have a minute and 35 left, and we have a foul called.
Richfield foul number 15. Jake Hartke's first. James 9. Connor Suba at the line. Shoot the 1-on-1.
Connor Suba at the line. He's got a 1-on-1 opportunity now. He hits the first free throw, and there's a point for Connor Suba, the fan favorite. Gets on the board here. Second one ahead for the junior for Chaska. It's off the mark. Zach Leah, offensive rebound, the freshman. As I was saying earlier, he started off on a sophomore team earlier this year, then was promoted to the JV team. Zach Leah troubled in the corner. This ball's still trickling around. It goes off of Lamont Grayson of Richfield and into the hands of Chaska. Connor Krinos now will inbound. Gets the inbound in for Marcus Peters. Minute 20 left here. Connor Krinos has it. Krinos now over for Fix. Fix working against Raby. Connor Krinos. Pump fake to 3. It's over for Leah now for Peters. Suba in the corner. Connor Suba with a smile on his face, likes not to shoot it. We approach the 60-second mark. Zach Leah has a corner 3. It's up and good. Zach Leah, the freshman, for 3. 85-54. The score here, a 31-point lead for Chaska. Hartke chucks up a 3. It was ugly. And Marcus Peters comes away with it. Now it's off for Krinos. Connor Krinos for Suba. Suba gives it over for Fix. Fix for 3, air ball. 34 seconds left on the clock. Down low, this is Carlisle. Carlisle is fouled on the way up. And we're calling fouls here with 31-point game, 29.3 seconds remaining. Connor Suba picks up a foul. Levante Carlisle has 2 free throws. Carlisle's first free throw is up and good, makes it a 30-point game. Second one's up and no good. Second one's up and no good. Fix now with it. Fix runs ahead. Leah Leah pulls back and puts it away. Zach Leah with 19 seconds left gives Chaska a 32-point lead. And now it's Carlisle. Levante Carlisle fades away, no good. Connor Suba with 4 seconds, 3 ticks, 2. Chaska's going to come away with a victory in this one. Final score 87-55. Hawks win. Thanks for joining the stream this evening, folks, from Chaska High School. Signing off here, Chaska wins 87-55 for Gianni Lendino. I am Ryan Paul from Chaska High School. Thank you for joining us on the Lunzen Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. We will be back here live tomorrow evening from Chaska High School with Hawks and St. Paul North here. Should be a great game as Chaska takes on North St. Paul team that is sure to bring a good challenge to them. Hawks move to 11-5 on the year, 3-3 at home, 4-1 in the Metro West. They'll move into first place in the Metro West Conference after the win here this evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ryan Paul saying so long this evening from Chaska High School. Hawks win over Richfield.